Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes. We're back on good old Satisfactory, going to be continuing our playthrough. But first, you know what time it is. We got to talk about Boosteroid and the cloud, that is the cloud gaming service we're going to be using to play this game today. Uh, just like always. Yeah, we're going to be continuing that and more. But also, before we even do that, let me remind you, or if you haven't heard about it yet, there is a link down in the description below that should you wish to purchase a subscription to Boosteroid, if you use that link, that will help you do that. And if you decide to use that, I do thank you, because you do help out the channel. Alright, let's get on into it. Let's go. Boosteroid is a cloud gaming service that allows you to play your PC games on pretty much any device. This includes mobile devices such as cell phones and tablets, all the way up to some smart televisions, and including desktops and laptops. It doesn't matter. Any of the devices that they support, you can use Boosteroid to play those PC games, and you don't have to worry about your hardware and having, amazing hardware for gaming and stuff like that. You just let Boosteroid worry about that instead, connecting to one of their very good gaming PCs and stuff like that. And this can be either done through one of the various applications that they provide for your current device that you're trying to use, or you can go through the browser with some devices, such as desktops and laptops. It's very easy to do. You just go and sign up or sign in to Boosteroid onto your account, and you find the game you want to play, and you just click play. It is easy and as simple as that. Now, internet connection is very, very important when it comes to Boosteroid, or to any gaming service out there. You need a very good internet connection in order to use this type of service, because you're not only receiving information, the stream of the game that you're playing, you're also sending information out. This is your inputs. So when you're inputting whatever device you're using, you're inputting those controls into the game. Those are being sent to a gaming PC, and then the results of those inputs are then being streamed back to you of the game and the results of your inputs within a matter of milliseconds. So internet connection is very, very important when it comes to speed. They recommend 25 megabits of download speed, and less than 20 milliseconds of latency. So latency is not as important unless you're playing competitive multiplayer. So if you're doing anything that happens to be competitive multiplayer, such as games, such as the games you see here, some of them like World of Tanks and whatnot, where, pretty much every second counts. You want that millisecond to be as low as possible, but if you're playing single player or co-op games, online co-op or whatnot, that's not really as important, of course. I usually run about 80 milliseconds is what mine, or about 60 to 80 milliseconds, depending on the day, of course. But yeah, it's not as important because, you're not going to have, you won't really notice it even then, like 50, 60 milliseconds, you're not going to notice any input lag or anything like that. It's when you get up into the 80s and 90s and even hundreds is where you might start to notice a little bit of, mishap going on. But it is one of them things. So yeah, like I said, internet connection is very, very important, but if you just don't have the milliseconds to play, or to be under the 20 millisecond mark, that's okay, just as long as you have over the 25 gigabytes of download speed. But the higher the better, of course, and the more smooth your experience is going to be while using the Boosteroid platform. Boosteroid also supports many, many games. As you can see here, you can sit here and scroll forever. Now I'm using Opera GX in order to run my Boosteroid. Just using a browser is just so much easier for me. I do have a gaming PC, but it is nice to not have to use the hardware, considering my hardware is very old and very out of date. So it's nice to be able to do that. Yeah, you've got tons of games available and whatnot. As you're scrolling through these games, like I said, no Installation is required onto your device, so you don't have to worry about storage space either. Like I said, the only thing you got to worry about is internet connection. But as you're scrolling through these games, you're going to notice a few different things. So there's a few different things, like you're going to notice there's like the Steam icon and the Epic Games icon. That basically just means that this is the Steam version of this game, this is the Epic version of this game, and whatnot. So that's just on those stores, Steam and Epic being the big ones. And if you notice any other icons, those are mostly on the free games and stuff like that. You'll just notice the icon for the developer usually, if it doesn't have a platform like Steam or Epic. And you might even start noticing these newer ones, which is the Xbox logo and stuff like that. They did a deal with Microsoft, and they're adding games from the Xbox stuff. So really awesome, really cool stuff going on. You're going to notice a few different other things too, like I mentioned, the free underneath the free one, and then you got the license required here. So with any of these games, if it says free, if it doesn't matter if it says free or if it says license required, you do got to have a subscription to Boosteroid in order to play those games. And you're probably wondering why, and this is just because you're still using their servers and their computer, their hardware, in order to play that game, no matter if it's free or not. So that is why. Because you're still having to access that computer in order to play that, because these are all PC games for the most part. So, but the license required, basically all that means is that you need to own the game in order to play it. So I like to use SnowRunner as an example. So if you're searching for a very specific game, you can scroll through the list, or you can search up here. I like to use SnowRunner, like I said, as an example for most of this, because it's got two different versions. They've got the Steam version of SnowRunner, and they've got the Epic version of SnowRunner. When you click that play on whichever version, it's going to take you to the Steam or the Epic, depending on which one you clicked or which one you tapped, or however you're doing it. When you're at least when you're in the browser and stuff like that. So click play, and it's going to take you to the login, and you're going to log into your account either through Steam or Epic, and then it's going to launch the game. So if you don't own the game, it's not going to launch, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much that. If you have this, you see this little plus icon here, that just adds it to your library, which you can go over to the My Games section. And once that pops up there, you will see that all the games that you've clicked that little plus icon are all going to pop up here. Like I said, you can search for it or look through their library and stuff like that. But one of the things that they did add recently, this was a little while ago, it was still recent enough. If you link your Steam account to Boosteroid, you can it'll automatically look through your library of games, pull all the games that Boosteroid supports, and puts it all into your games library. So that is a pretty cool neat little feature there as well. Alright, then there's also a few things to mention just real quick here. On some of these games, you're going to notice, like when you click on when you're looking at a very specific game, you see this here. You're going to notice that it says cloud saves. That's one of the things there. So just like if you were on your computer playing that game, when you exit the game is going to then save to the cloud either through Steam or Epic's cloud service, and it'll be saved to their servers, that save. So this is very, very important, because Boosteroid, that's how it gets your save for those games, is it pulls it from that. It has they have access to the cloud servers on Steam and Epic, so they pull your save and then that loads it up onto the computer that you're playing, and then you can continue to play your game, whether you're no matter what. So that's pretty much how that works. But you might come across this. This is one of the things, is games like Dyson Sphere Program. You're going to notice this is in yellow. So this says local saves, and basically your progress is saved with the Boosteroid servers, because before it can't pull a game save that isn't saved to the cloud, and the developers of Dyson Sphere Program did not include that in their game to have the cloud saves. So you basically, if you go to play this on Boosteroid, you're going to have to start a new game. But if you do start that brand new game and you save, it's going to save to Boosteroid servers instead, and then you can then it'll pull that save from there. So, which is a really cool little thing. They didn't have to add that, and they did. So, really nice for these specific types of games. It's very few and far in between. You may not ever run into this ever at all, or very rare, but that's pretty much how that is. So that's basically the explanation of that. So one other thing too is the reason that Boosteroid um, has to pull from those cloud saves is because Boosteroid does not have access to your personal computer and your files. So um, that basically means that they can only pull from the internet, from the cloud, of that stuff that gets uploaded. So this also means that mods and third-party software not supported. Games like Satisfactory has a Satisfactory mod manager. That's a third-party software in order to run mods, and they don't allow that. So they just want you to play the game as intended. However, there are a few exceptions to the rule. One of them is Steam Workshop. I don't know how Epic does it, how the Epic Store does it, but Steam, you've got the Steam Workshop, and a lot of the time you'll go to play a game on a PC that you don't normally play on. The Steam's going to recognize that the mods that you had downloaded for that game, for that save, are not there, and then you can go and retrieve those, or it'll automatically do it for you in those cases. So that's a whole nother thing. The other thing that is kind of exception to the rule is games like SnowRunner here. SnowRunner has a built-in mod manager, and you're connected to the internet, so you just get your mods for your save that way. Um, so but that's kind of the only exceptions to that rule. Most games require you to either manually install mods or go through a mod manager, like I mentioned, and that stuff is not supported. So you don't have access to the computer you're playing on, only the access of the game itself. So uh, the game and the store that you're accessing, of course. All right, so that's pretty much explains that. There is one more thing I would like to mention as well before we move on, is they do have a network speed tester here. Um, Basically, what it does is it just tests your network versus your closest server that you can connect to, that Boosteroid owns, and this will just test your network connection versus their server, and it'll basically give you an idea, kind of like a buyer's information type deal, before you go and get a subscription to see if your internet connection is going to be able to do it. And Boosteroid will give you they'll give you a few tips and stuff to improve your connection if it's kind of poor or whatnot, or give you the green light, that kind of thing. So really cool that if you're ever having any kind of issues with Boosteroid, you got questions of any sort, or you want to report bugs or kind of anything like that, there's a few different things you can do that. You can also recommend games as well during certain ones, but you can click this little question mark here, which is going to basically pull up a new tab if you're on a browser or whatever, and however the different applications and stuff do it. But basically, this is the help center, so you can type in a question up here, and that will then link you to a few different articles, or you could just click through and try to find what you're looking for as well. Um, and they just general tips and all kinds of other cool stuff. So just a general help. Now, if you do have a subscription to Boosteroid, you can use this little pop-out tab here. I don't know if might be on just on the PC, but um, yeah, you can click this little pop-out tab here. You follow the on-screen instructions of this little side window that pulls out, and basically they verify your account that you have a subscription, and then you can then use that as a means of getting help, because it's a live chat service agent. So you can get help through there, or you can request games through there, all kinds of stuff. They have a few different things, like calling into a call center, just much easier and much faster. So, and you're connected to a live person pretty darn quickly, except for you're not talking to them, you're typing to them. But yeah, and it's a pretty awesome option. They can also see live data. They have access to the PC you're connected to if you're having issues with a certain game or whatever, and they can help you with that too. So that's one of the other ways to get help. And then as well. So, and if you are not aware, they do have a Discord channel where you'll find my videos and others as well of the partnership program, uploading videos, informational videos, gameplay videos like I do, all kinds of stuff. There's plenty of people on there that are posting videos about Boosteroid, showing off Boosteroid, stuff like that, just like the video you're watching now, and whatnot. And you can see how Boosteroid performs on different games and whatnot, and compared to other services out there, and all kinds of cool stuff. So you can definitely all find that over on the YouTube channel, there on the Discord, or the YouTube. Yeah, it's the YouTube text channel. So there you go. Okay then, so moving on over to pricing. This is pretty much the pricing section of Boosteroid. And the last little section a bit of this ad, of course. And whatnot. So basically, if you don't know what this little symbol is, this is a euro symbol. They deal in euros because their main headquarters for Boosteroid is based out of Ukraine, so they use euros over there. This is 9.89 euros per month, and then you can click the 12-month option, and then you've also got the 89.89, which is a yearly payment. So both of these are one-time payments. You pay a month or you pay a year. There is no difference between these two options, as you can see here. You get the basic VM, which is a virtual machine. You get up to 1080p for the streaming quality, depending on your internet connection as well. If you have a poor internet connection, you may not get that 1080p. But yeah, if you have a decent enough internet connection, you're going to get that. And then up to the 60 FPS for that stream. So if you are just starting out and you're not really sure to what to expect, I would recommend the 1 month option, just to kind of test it out, just in case things don't work out, that kind of stuff. It's not the, huge thing, but I would definitely recommend the 1 month. But if you're comfortable with it and whatnot, and then maybe I move on to the 12 months. So for a rough translation, this is roughly $10.80 US. And this one for a rough translation is just under $100. So, and that's pretty much that. And like I said, that's what these are just your options here. The other option they don't list, which I wish they would, is that Boosteroid has an edge over their competition. They offer limitless game session time, so you can play your games for 5 minutes or 5 hours. They don't care. Just as long as you are playing the game, they'll let you play for as long as you want, which is good for us content creators. So this option over here, I'm not addressing it because it's not available, but yeah, can't wait for that. You get the high-end virtual machine plus the ray tracing, and then you get up to 4K, and then basically unlimited FPS. So really cool there, but this one's pretty good too. And for most phones, this one will do you more than good, because most phones, got the tiny screen, and if you're doing 1080p, that looks like a freaking 4K television in your hand. That's my opinion. But if you do have a discount code or discount coupon code, or you have a subscription, you can enter those down here. Now, the way the discounts work, if you do have that discount code, you enter it down here and click the apply, and then that'll apply that to the option, the appropriate option with the appropriate discount, and then you go and purchase it. So that's pretty much how that works as well. Alright then, and I'm pretty sure people ask, what do you get paid to promote Boosteroid and stuff like that, and the quick answer is I don't get paid. So yeah, for Boosteroid, I do not get paid for that. The thing I get out of it by promoting Boosteroid on my channel is Boosteroid promotes my channel on their Discord. So I'm very thankful for that, and in exchange, I promote their service. So that's pretty much the long and short of the whole partnership. So pretty cool, and you're not seeing any of the other ones or any other companies coming to me on my small channel. So very awesome, and thank you to Boosteroid for allowing me to be part of the partnership program. All right, let's get back to the game. Alrighty then. Well, it wasn't that fun. Yes. Okay, so we've got a lot to do today. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, not a lot of work, just more waiting and stuff like that. So we'll get right on into it. So one of the things that we had done last time, if you weren't here, or if you don't remember, because these are usually a week apart, Hopefully you're all having yourselves a great weekend, by the way. Yes. So we hooked up the oil last time. We got all the oil hooked up and being filled into the tanks there that we had oil storage for. Let's go down another level. Grab one. Not gonna get onto the ladder today, boys. Okay. Get a little bit of okay, cool. So we made all this oil here, all these oil lines. We got them all hooked up to all of these. 450 per pipe because we're working with 2 normal nodes and 2 impure nodes that are full. That are all fully overclocked. Of course, the normal node doing the 300 and the impure node doing 450. And what we did was we combined the 450, or we combined the impure and the normal node per pipe, so that's 450, so that it kind of comes up evenly. Works for me. Plus, it keeps everything kind of separated. I went up too far. Okay, so then we've got our oil tanks here, which is quite a lot of oil. We've got 2,400 crude oil. I did let this game run after last episode. I let it run for a few hours, and that filled up all the tanks full of oil and stuff like that. So we should be ready to go to turn on the next thing. So, you know, why am I using the ladder? Why don't I just use the dang staircase that we built? A little dark in here at the beginning, but we got it lit up further up. Gotta get some more signs in here. Because we are playing with Lumen, by the way, the global lighting system from Unreal Engine 5. So, very, very nice. Okay, so that's all the fuel stuff, which we will touch on a little bit later. Hopefully we can get this generator, we can get this power station up and going today. I would really love that. Would really love that. Alright, cool. So, next thing we gotta do is we gotta flip these switches right here that we built last time. We got Bank A and Bank B. And whatnot, so now we just gotta flip these. And it's gonna turn on all of those to start producing fuel. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. Bam. All of our hard work is now being turned into fuel. Yep, we got fuel coming down the pipe, and we've also got resin, or what is it called? I forgot. The polymer resin. That's it. Yeah, we got polymer resin as a byproduct, which is going into these sinks here. Everything's built it up, and as you can see, it is going straight into the sink, just as we wanted, which is going to up our count. We got 11 tickets. I think we should unlock something, shouldn't we? Now polymer resin isn't really worth a whole lot, so it's not really a huge addition, so nothing big there. Let's go shopping. Wouldn't that be awesome if you could just walk outside your house and put down and just pop out a little hologram gun thing, and then just plop down a shop, buy what you need, and then walk back into your house, or maybe have it in your house. Might be too big for that though, but that would be cool. Okay, we don't need equipment. We don't need the specials right now. We do need more foundation stuff. It could be good. Oh, these are the roof pieces are unavailable. Oh, ooh, yeah. Ooh. Okay, looks like look, turning all that on. Our power station couldn't handle it. So here's what we're going to have to do. Well, let's go shopping first. Let's, Jesus, I'm having a little bit of lag today. So, yeah, internet's not great. I started a lot later than usual, so that makes sense. Everybody's on the internet and whatnot. You know, everybody in my neighborhood's all on the internet. We could buy the fix-it roof pieces. That's probably why those other roof pieces are locked. That's because those roof pieces are... I don't want the industrial walkways. The roof pieces could be good. But is there anything else that we could definitely do with? That would definitely help out. What about foundation stuff? Okay, we've purchased all the foundation management. We've not purchased all the management pieces. Although, I don't know if I really want to. I'm not into hypertubes. It's not my type of thing, man. We don't really need lights today. Storage boxes, don't really need them either. We could do with the street lights, I suppose. Let's purchase the roof pieces. Yeah, I think the roof pieces would be good. That'll unlock a whole host of things, and then these should now unlock. Okay. So we have one ticket left. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll wait, and then we could purchase the different roof types. That'll definitely be good. Okay. Do a little bit of shopping. Okay, so now to get on this power line, we have to... Yeah, you can hear the audio kind of not really working real well. Even though my latency keeps jumping up to like 80s and 90s. Yeah, internet's not great. We might just have to deal with it, though. The game's playing okay. That's just the audio's a little screwy. Yeah, that's what happens, though, when you're playing on a high traffic day. Of course, my internet's not the greatest at the best of times, so... Sometimes it's amazing. Sometimes it's like, I'm going to upload this 2-hour-long video, and then it takes like 20 minutes, and it's just like, damn, man. And then sometimes, I'm going to upload this 2-hour video, and then it takes me 4 hours. Not a very stable connection, and I am using Ethernet. It's just, yeah, that's the way my, everybody in my neighborhood, jeez. Uh-oh. That might be if... Nope, we're good. Okay, did you see that latency, dude? Woo! 4,000. Oh my gosh, dude, that was insane. We might be in for a rough ride today. But yeah, like I said, like I've said in the past, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, not show you guys that kind of stuff. Be like, oh, just cut it out. No, not that type of person. Cut out the bad stuff. What did we come over here for? I've already forgot. My mind got distracted. We needed something over here, though. Oh yeah. Oh yes, power. That was it. Power. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to disconnect some of these factories. Is there any factories that are still going? See, this factory... I gotta find these factories that are still going, because there's gotta be some factories we can disconnect. Oop, there's a little bit lag. Yeah, 3,000 latency, that's not good. 9,000 latency, let's go. It's over 9,000. Okay, hopefully that fixes the power so we can get our fuel made. Because once we get our fuel made and full, then we can turn on the big fuel generators. What is going on with the internet today? Not usually this bad. 12,000! Holy crap. Oh, come on. Yeah. I can't move the mouse. Uh-oh. I cannot move the mouse. No! Alright, let's see if we can fix that real quick. I think I've lost connectivity with my mouse. So, okay, it's fine in the... Alright, so it's not my computer. Okay. Hey, I got my mouse back. Alright, sweet. Tabbing out and tabbing back in seemed to have fixed it. Are we all good now? I mean, usually I don't do 40 latencies, usually it's about 60. But, I'm not complaining. Okay, good. There was a light on my, There's a light on my, Oh yeah. A light on my modem. Alright. Yeah, it might be a case of doing a reset here. Yeah, we'll do a reset real quick. I mean, it is reliant on your internet speed, so... You know, internet connection. Sometimes. Alright, did a bit of a reset. Let's see if that fixes it. Okay. Alright. Nope. Come on. Oh. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to disconnect a few factories here. Just dang it. Let's see. Disconnect that one. Disconnect that one. Yeah, I don't know if that's, it might not be me here. Just getting little bits of latency spikes. That's why I'm wondering, it's like, usually my latency is not this low, so that's like, I mean, it could very well be my internet. Okay, we're getting, something's getting power that doesn't need to be getting power. What pulls power? Let's see. Okay, so we're only now we're only connected to let's disconnect this. What do those power lines even do? Oh, that one does that. Okay. Alright. So now we're only connected to the power station, and I mean we're connected to the silver. We're connected to the Kateria mine. Should max consumption is still. We're not going to be able to do this. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to pull out the old biomass burners. Get them out of the box. Get them out of the attic. We're going to have to pull out the old biomass burners. It's the only way that I can see anyway. For right now. Because I need a jump start. It's like when you're trying to start your car, you know, and it just won't start. You don't have like a battery jumper, a charge or anything. You gotta throw it on another car. I mean, power. Here we go. Good old biomass burners. I need to put down some. Now that I've got that power station going, we'll have to put down some of those batteries. Is this completely disconnected now? I don't remember if this is connected or not. Actually, don't know. I hope it is. Okay, and then there we go. Connect that to. Oh. Connect it to this. I'm gonna reconnect that. Okay. I'll throw some overclockers in here. This'll. Oh, come on. I'll go up to 75. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Of course, it's not gonna be enough if we got no fuel. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Spent half the episode fixing the damn power. Okay, there we go. It says no. Okay, that's not enough. Alright, so another one. Another one, please. Okay. Doesn't feel that. Okay. Jeez, how much more do we need? You see the spikes aren't even touching the mass consumption. Or the capacity. Not even touching the production. Okay, there we go. Jeez, look at that spike. Holy crap, we're still up there. We might blow the fuse again. Jeez, dude. That's insane power. Okay, we'll throw down another one. We throw down another couple. Okay, hopefully that should protect us. Throw down another power line. Oh. Seems to have... The latency seems to have smoothed out. Okay. Still getting a little bit of input lag, but not bad. There goes that one. That one. Oh, we should probably block these. Now, these things are going to be working at damn near max capacity. So. Alright, so yeah, hopefully now we should be okay to produce that fuel. I'm just curious, if I reconnect my power lines here like they were, will that be okay? So yeah, if we reconnect this one to get our power back, power's still fine so far. I didn't hear bzzz like I normally do. Yeah, we got to keep our production up. It's just all those machines are running right now, so. Okay, yeah, and we just turned on a few more machines, so we're still doing good. Yeah, we're still doing okay. We had a little bit of a spike there, but that's just because turning it on. Okay, then we gotta go from here. You know, why don't I go from... Would it be better if I went from that now? No, we'll just... Oh, that's because that's the plate factory, duh. Herp-a-derp. Victor. Idiot. Alright. So now we're gonna power again. At least until those biomass burners run out, of course. Let's check our power. How we doing on power? Ooh, yeah, we're getting close to... We're hitting them spikes. I'm gonna throw down another one. Because, man, I don't want to blow this fuse again. Because getting it it's hit a critical mass now that getting it started is a pain. Getting everything up and going again. Okay. Throw some overclockers in it. Okay, we are completely out of biomass now. Alright, off she goes. Okay, I'm gonna fill all these. Make sure they're completely full. Yeah, there's a little bit of... Sometimes it's smooth, sometimes it's not. Yeah, just might be something we have to deal with today. What the heck? I mean, it could be them. They could be doing maintenance or who knows what. Okay, yeah, I did fully. Okay. Because you throw the overclockers in the machine and then forget to actually, overclock the machine. It's like putting amazing parts in your computer that have overclocking capabilities that you wanted to take or make use of, but you forgot to actually turn on the overclocking profile. So you're just like, man, I thought this would do a lot better. It's just like you never overclocked it, actually. Oh. Whoops. Wait, did we connect the little lines over here? We did. Okay, good. I'm just checking. Alright, now we can head back over to the power station. The latency's getting bad again. Yeah, I don't know if that's my internet or if that's their system. Who knows at this point. Considering I did a reset. Yeah, could be their system this time. Usually I blame my internet because I know how my internet is. Considering the latency, the stream FPS there for a second, everything just died. Yeah, I think it's their system. So latency is definitely not 9,000 at the moment. Seems to have froze. It happens. It happens. Yeah, we might be having a little bit of issues today. Okay, how we doing on fuel? Sorry about the jankiness of this. Okay, we are producing. And there goes the audio. And there goes the game. Okay, looks like anyway. I lost my train of thought immediately. My brain went, Okay. So a few things. First of all, we're no longer using Boosteroid from this point. We probably won't for the rest of the video. I might check back in and see how things are going. But yeah, seems like the servers, at least for me, the ones that I'm connected to, they are not working currently. But Boosteroid is working on it. So we'll just have to continue from there. I thought it was my internet, but apparently nope. It's them this time. But yeah, so like I said, from this point on, or at least until they get everything up and going again, this will not be on the Boosteroid platform. So just to, that way you guys know specifically. You're not thinking this whole time, oh, wow, it's working great now. It's like, no. Yeah, we're just on my computer, so. Okay, so we had just gotten the power up. Yeah, we're back over here because I had to load an autosave, of course. It saved my progress though when I logged out. It did sync the autosave, so I'm happy for that. I'm glad their system, even though their system wasn't working for me to be connected to it, the save still got synced to Steam, to the Steam servers before I closed down the session. So yeah, I just had to close down the session. The entire session just froze, and it was it had jumped up to 58,000 milliseconds of latency. This is like, damn boy. That's a lot of latency. That's okay though. It happens. It's very rare though, luckily. Not having oh yeah, look, we're almost hitting the max here. But yeah, as I was explaining before, when we were about to land here, we got the power switches. These control these machines. They're all connected via this system. So going across here, that bar is just there to just run the power line along, make it look nice. So keeps the power lines off the ground and whatnot over there anyway. This is going to be outside, so I don't care about these. But yeah, let's go ahead and check. Whoops. Let's go ahead and check each one of these, and okay, they're all full so far. Yeah, everything's looking full. Everything's staying full. That's what we like to see. Just make sure all these are all full too, while these systems are running full bore. we want these tanks to stay full, which they are. By the way, half of these, if you did not see last time, a lot of the floor holes, except for the ones up top here, had to. They're just decorative. They're not. The pipe isn't actually connected to them because we were having problems. That's a glitch with, sorry, that's a bug with Satisfactory. Satisfactory has issues with the floor holes sometimes. You'll put them down, you'll connect to them, it won't work. That kind of stuff. So anyway, should be. We're not getting any fuel here yet, which could be another symptom of the floor hole. Let's go ahead and check. Per example, can I access this pipe here? Okay, no, they haven't gotten fuel here yet. Which means something else. Hold on, let's go check. We'll head downstairs and we'll go ahead and check the system. Damn it! No, how did we hit that? Dang it. Okay, let's see if we can get this going again. I did disconnect the Caterium factory, so hopefully that should keep us going. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, look at the significant drop. Yeah. Alright, we'll leave the Caterium factory disconnected for a little while we get this fuel made. Alright, here we are back at the power plant. Let's go downstairs, shall we? How are we doing on fuel? Are we making it? Yeah, we're making it. We're making fuel. Holy crap! Make sure each one of these tanks have got fuel in them. Would be a. This one's got no fuel in it. Why is that? It's got very little fuel. Okay, let's trace that line back. It's the middle row. It's the second from the top on this side. Second from the top on this side. Okay. Alright, what about this side? Is it not connected to the T properly? Okay, so it is somewhat getting fuel, but not really. Okay, it is flowing in. Alright. It's hard to tell as well. I gotta check all those machines up there to make sure they're all getting drained properly of polymer resin too. But yeah, we are getting fuel. Everything's getting fuel to it. Now those generators should not be running. We're gonna have to go check that. You can see the generators are starting to run. Yeah, they're draining fuel. It's not burning fuel. What the heck? You're disconnected. The entire system is disconnected. It should be, anyway. Yeah. Yeah, these switches are definitely off. Yeah, it's trying to produce, but I don't want it to produce. I might. Is it so hooked up to this? Wait, what even was that? Yeah, that didn't exist. I don't know why it's burning fuel. It's got no consumption on it. And the only way is to do that. But what's weird is when it's connected to this, I don't understand. Huh, does that not work? What about this one? It just says no fuel. Okay. Yeah, I thought maybe if I had the switch disconnected and not having it producing anything, then it would just not work. Which I find interesting. I wonder if it's because we're hard to... Let's try disconnecting from this switch here. Okay, that did not work. Alright. I could have swore I had done this before, but I guess not. Might just go and turn them off manually. Just switch them off manually for now. It's kind of annoying that they're producing... they're trying to produce power when nothing is to be powered. I could swear I've done that before. I had a bunch of banks of these, and of course we didn't have these towers either, so that could be the issue. Like, see, if I disconnect this, it shuts down, right? Nope, it straight up connects. Was it a wall connector? Maybe? Oh. Power. Let's go wall connector. Stick this on something. Oh, we had to stick it on a wall. Okay. Because I had wall connectors on beams. Yeah, it's still consuming fuel. Dang. I could have swore I had that working before, but that's not. Okay. Yeah, we'll just disconnect. Turn these all off. Actually, nah, we've already done it. Yeah, we'll just turn them all off and whatnot. Okay, I've turned them all off. Because we need to fill those fuel tanks down there. So, you know what? I might turn one on just to keep this stuff going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess this is just for looks. I could have swore I've done this before, but I guess not. And you can see now it's producing nothing, consuming nothing. But before it was producing all this power, but it wasn't consuming anything. Or there was no power that needed to be produced, which is very weird. Okay, so I guess while we're waiting for fuel to fill up our storage down there, we can do with building some walls and stuff like that. So let's grab some walls and let's get to building. So we're gonna go all the way to there, and it's good we got the roofing pieces because then we can work on getting tickets for the next set. Yeah, and this is going to drag all the way along to here. Okay, it goes into that. Okay. Is there a way I can... Yeah, because this is supposed to be the space in between. Oh, I didn't think about that, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about these power switches being right on the cusp. What happens if they're in the wall? Actually, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. That actually looks really cool. I don't hate that at all. Okay, so this one needs to go right in the center. Oh, that's right, hold on. Yeah, okay, we have to do it this way. Don't we? Yeah, we should probably follow that. That's okay. So this one's there. I don't know why I did 2 there. Yeah, and then what we do with the H key, move this over. Yeah, I did that wrong. Oh, it's because it's on super mode. Put that on default mode. There we go. It's like, I don't hate that. That actually looks kind of cool. I'm into it. And then on the back side, you just got this. Okay, so then... Dang it. Now turn it back to super mode. Now we can drag this along. Grab the door. Back to the wall. Okay. So yeah, we'll incorporate that into this build here. Now the only problem is, how do we fill this gap in? That's going to be the big issue. Because the problem is, we don't have half walls. We just don't in this game. So there's a few different ways we can fill that in. Of course, we could just do this if you like. Drag this over. Just kind of wall that off. I hate that. The other way that we can do it, look at all of our new roofing tiles, is my personal favorite, which is the beams. So what I do is I'll take a beam like this, and we'll just run this beam like this. Oops, hold control. Take our beam. Okay, that's a little glitchy. Yeah, maybe we won't stick them inside of each other. We can stick them side by side, though. Yeah, you can't see through that. Right. Yeah, I don't see any daylight. Okay. And then what we do is we change our color to concrete. Do we not have the concrete color on this one? Oh, we don't. Oops. I don't remember the color code, or I don't have the color code. All right, let me go get it real quick. Actually, I do have it. I just find it in my files. Okay, I have my color code. So, or my hex code anyway. Let's see if that's the one. Okay, that ain't quite it. It's close though. I have another one here. Copy that one. Back over to the game. Let's try that. Nah, that ain't quite. That ain't quite it either. It's closer though. Alright, let me work on this just a minute. I think that'll have to do. That's pretty darn close. Anyway, I'll go ahead and save that. It's like 0.25, maybe 0.3, but yeah, 0.25, 0.3, something like that. Let's call that concrete. And we'll cement that into existence as a color. Okay. That's pretty close. Pretty close, actually, I'd say. Alright, so we'll do that to the other side. We're still making fuel, it seems like. Everything's still running, though, so I'm happy about that. Okay. There. To here. So we need our our beams. Our painted beams. Okay. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. I'm liking that. Seems like everything's still running. They would have filled up with polymer resin by now. So if everything wasn't working, that is. But yeah, looking pretty good so far. Just run this all the way along here. Bit of S. Oh, yes. Oh, I don't know why I put the beams like that. We gotta go. Shut up. Okay. Right. Oh, and we're out of concrete. Because of course we are. Okay, we'll leave an opening here. Did I ever put any concrete down, or is this just straight plastic? That's just straight plastic and rubber. Crap! I need more concrete. How did I run out of concrete? It's crazy. Oh yeah, how are we doing on power? Actually doing pretty good still. I'm glad I disconnected the quickwire factory, because the quickwire factory is just that one's never gonna ever get full, because I have it on a system where it feeds me tickets. So. Because quickwire you can set up, you don't need a whole lot of it, so you can just set it up to sync. Of course you can set up any of these factories to sync if you really wanted to. I just don't have the power resources required right now to keep everything running continuously. Otherwise that'd probably be not a bad idea. But it would be nice to have everything at 100% and continuing to run at max. Okay, to the concrete factory. Let's just take as many as we can carry. I'll take as many as we can carry. Hopefully that doesn't up the power too much. No, not even a difference. Our concrete factory's not full anyway. Alright, let's go back over there and let's get them walls up. Oh, right. So, I didn't manage to get the walls up. Decided to go 4 walls tall with this. Oh, I forgot these doors. Yeah, we need doors to the outsides of these, so we can walk around outside. There we go. Okay. That'll work there. So now we can walk around out here. But yeah, I did get the walls all up. I did paint these. I'm going to paint all these, actually. This color. As long as we can paint both of them. Yeah, we'll paint that too. Paint this one. Oh no, we'll leave that there for the moment. I'll paint it in a second. The reason I'm changing the color of these is because we had. Okay, yeah, they're both painted now. Is because we had these things, these power towers sticking out of the wall down there, so I painted them concrete so that they kind of blend in a little, like they're a little less obvious as well. And then, like I said, I'll paint these. We'll go with the classic. Oh, I forgot the color bug. We'll go with the classic traffic yellow and black for these things. There we go. Get that pole behind there. So it's like caution, you know, high power, high voltage, that kind of stuff. But yeah, these turned out, it turned out really well actually so far. So yeah, same with these. We'll color these so they stick out of the wall. Yeah, we'll put a couple doors on this side too. So if you're at this end, yeah. Perfect. Okay, so they stick out of the wall. I'm just gonna connect these because if we connect these systems, just because it doesn't matter, unfortunately. It's just like, yeah, unfortunately that does not work. But that's okay. It's okay. We'll get it working. But yeah, we are producing fuel still. All of these are still kind of on standby mode at the moment. But I did get all of the walls up and stuff like that. If we actually go to the top of one of these towers, we should be able to see. Go this side. Should be able to see the layout of the entire building, at least somewhat. Anyway, you can see it's all kind of surrounded by walls at the moment. We'll get the roofs in at another time, I think, because here soon we're going to be turning these bad boys on. Can I jump over there? Oh no, the tower stopped me. Okay. We should probably go downstairs to see how the power's doing. Get these long hallways. I wanted to separate these out because I wanted to separate them into banks. That was kind of the whole point of this whole deal here. Gonna have to get some more lights down here. The only problem is that if you get too many signs within the game starts to have issues. We are getting full though. We are producing fuel at a very good rate. The tanks are getting full all the way down here. Just a little bit longer of a wait and we'll have full fuel tanks, which will be nice. So I guess we'll just keep working on this, keep working on the factory and stuff like that. But yeah, everything is just going down the line, make sure all of these are getting fuel, which it looks like they are. Hopefully the floor holes don't screw us on the fuel generators, otherwise we gotta rebuild all these pipes. That's gonna be an absolute nightmare to have to deal with. Yeah, these are all getting full though. This is very good, very good. And then once these are full, we don't have to worry about fuel really. Because we're going to be producing the exact amount of fuel that we need in order to keep this running at max. So these machines are never going to shut off, essentially. Once they're on full bore, they're on forever. And this will serve us well. But yeah, I want these fuel generator tanks full though. I do not want them to be empty or half full or whatever, because we'll never catch up at that point, because we're, like I said, we're producing the exact amount of fuel we need to keep the generators running at full speed. Yeah, we're producing the exact amount, so we need to have the system completely full before we do that. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is I want to get we don't have the roofing pieces. I wonder how we're doing on tickets. If we got a couple of tickets, I would like to buy. Oh, we got one ticket. Let's put down a little store real quick. Go shopping again. Yeah, I can delete that. Okay, I was like, I hope I can delete that. Sometimes it does get a little frantic when stuff is inside of other things. Customize it, that's what I want. What type of roof should we go for? Glass roof could be good. Metal roof could be good. The only problem with the glass roof is you end up with issues with the glass roof, I think. So, what we could do is we could do the metal roof. We could also, well, we can't do the metal roof. We can only do the tar roof. The tar roof is really good for factories, especially when you're working with this type of stuff. It's very industrious, you know. That's the type of the roof they would have, you know. It's just they lay down the roof and the entire roof is covered in a very thick layer of tar that lasts forever, you know. They wouldn't have metal roofs are more for like storage buildings, that kind of stuff, more like pole sheds, pole shed style, and glass roof is for like those fancy factories. So yeah, well, we only got the tickets for this anyway, so yeah, we'll buy that. Works for me. Okay, because I don't like the fix-it roofs necessarily. I mean, I've used them and they're okay. It's just I'm not a super big fan of them. Okay, so to do the roofing, this is going to be very interesting. We're going to have to get up on top of these. We might even have to build ourselves some scaffolding to get up here. But we are producing fuel, so we could potentially, if we were to put like a packer down, we could potentially get some packaged fuel as well. Can we even make a packager? We can. Ooh, we could do that. Yeah, that might be. Well, just trying to think here, because the jetpack doesn't have a idle state. Like you're either going up or going down, forward, backward. You know, there is no hover mode. It really needs a hover mode engaged. Yeah, that's what it needs. That's what it really needs. Okay. But yeah, we could definitely do that too. But anyway, so to do the roofing piece, this is going to be interesting. Because I got the idea in my head of what I want to do. So. Let's pull out some roofing pieces here. Architecture. Now, luckily, the other reason I bought I was thinking about the tar roof is because the tar roofs are concrete. That's all they cost is concrete. So I don't need the plates and stuff, which is really nice. Thinking about 4-meter roofs. And then, so that'll go right through, and then we'll have the smokestack sticking out. I think that'd be pretty good. Let's hop over to this other one and see how that looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. It's not too high as well. And then for this one, let's see. For this one, I want to lower this one down. I think this could look really good. Do stuff like this. Like very aggressive like roofing that's not all on the same level. It's like that could look really good. And stuff like that. Okay. So then what we're going to need is we're going to need... Oh, we don't have those walls. We don't have those types of walls yet. Oh. We're going to need more tickets. I don't have those types of walls yet. So there's the walls that are like triangle bits. Right triangles, and you can have a top, you know, like a regular one, and then an upside down version. And we could use those to fill this gap in right here. We may have to go with an open gap for now. But I do like this idea. That's that's what I was thinking when I was kind of trying to concept the building a little bit. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll lower this down. Has to be the whole entire corner. And we'll do the same on this end too, as well. So yeah, every other one looking like, and that'll work perfect for us. So we'll just do that, and do that. Get a running jump. Go to the next one. Okay. Now this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a flat roof section for this. I think is what I'm going to do. Which means what I'll do for that is we'll have. Oh no, we can actually just do this. If you take a foundation, actually, let's do a flat roof with this type. Yeah, flat roof. There we go. If we actually take this, hold on. Actually, we need to put this into 1 meters. temporarily. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay. And then we do structure, flat roof. Yeah, make sure I'm putting this correctly, just like that. Then what we do is we get rid of that, put this back. I'll have to put it back when we get down there, I suppose. And then we just run this across to wherever it's going. Oh, come on, really? How do we blow a fuse again? Oh, you know what happened, I bet? Yep, look at this. We ran out of biomass immediately. Dang it. How do we not have enough fuel for this? It's just this factory running as well. Everything else I think is done running, so damn. I might have to put one of these into standby mode for now. That's gonna suck too, because dang it, that's gonna suck. It's really gonna suck. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out here. Okay, I have an idea, but it's gonna suck for it's not gonna be good for this power station. But we're gonna do what's called a stupid move, something you should never do in this game. Really, is because we're not producing enough water to be able to do this. Although we are on Mark II pipes, so it might not be so bad. But yeah, I'm going to throw an overclocker into each one of these until we get everything moving again. And we'll give a couple tries on each. Yeah, not enough. Okay. Yeah, we'll just because we're not producing enough water. So what's going to eventually happen is we're going to end up running our system out of water. Now that was enough to get. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't say anything. I should just shut my mouth. Not saying anything. Just flip the switches. Okay, that's not enough. Come on, we can get this. You see, every time it like goes up a little bit. Oh, I didn't overclock it. Okay. Nope, no. Okay, that was enough, but barely. We'll just keep upping it. I'm just going to overclock. Oh, yeah. It's like, I'm just going to overclock the entire system. Jeez. Those freaking... those damn things. We're going from 150 to 187.5. It's quite the leap. Hopefully this will be enough, though. Just to keep us going. So now we're producing... I wish I could click and drag this graph over. But yeah, now we're producing 2250. And it looks like 2137 was a high. And 2021, say 22. We're producing 2250. Yeah. The thing is I can't put a battery down. Yeah, I'm sure people are thinking, why don't you just put a battery down so that when it does get too high, it'll compensate. The problem with that is you got to charge the battery first. Yeah, all of these biomass burners are out of biomass, which is unfortunate. But hopefully that's enough power to keep us going. The only problem is we're going to run out of water because we are not producing enough water. Because 50, what was the calculate, or how many do we have here? Was it 12 generators? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 12 generators. So we take that 50 times 12. That is exactly 600. Actually, we might have enough. Yeah, 50 times 12. We got 2 generators per line. Are these running at... These are running at max capacity, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we overclocked these to the moon. Yeah, we overclocked all of these to the moon. So each of them are doing 600 per pipe. So we're producing enough water to do that then. Okay, yeah, that makes sense now. All right. I don't know why we just never done it, but yeah. The reason we never overclocked this before is because we had Mark 1 pipes on everything. But now everything is Mark 2. So now we can handle that. So each pipe is doing, yeah, 50 water per minute. You can see here. Oh no, this is the consumption. Oh, yeah, we're going to run out of water. Never mind. I'm sorry. Actually, would we? Hold on, 100 and... What was that, 113? 113 times 6. Yeah, we're going to run out of water because the pipe can't even keep up with that. So... yeah, these tanks are just going to very slowly drain over time. What it'll probably end up happening is this very end one, I bet. We'll probably, because this is the end of the line. Yeah. Because the pipes are only 600 per minute. That's the max. Yeah, see, we're slowly draining this pipe right here. Very slowly. And these are just, the end ones are going to shut off. These 2 end ones, so it's going to do this, basically. Yeah, look how much power drop that is. Yeah, we cannot have that. Oh, damn. Okay, so... What happens if I just disconnect this? Does that... Wait, that's still connected somehow. Oh, that factory's connected to... Wait, what? Hold on, how is this factory... Okay, so this factory gets connected through there. So why didn't that drop? Oh, because we're connected via this side too. Yeah, okay. If we disconnect this, our steel factory is going to take up a lot of power because the foundries and stuff. Alright, is that should have dropped our potential. Now we're not going to be collecting any more coal for a little while. Yeah, that did not drop our power consumption whatsoever. So we'll just reconnect that because it's not going to make a difference. So yeah, we're just going to have to hope we can produce enough fuel. Because yeah, it just doesn't matter. Yeah, none of this up here is running. Everything's on standby mode. Yep. Because everything's full. Okay. But we won't be at this situation for very long. Once that fuel gets made, we fill up that... Wait, why is this still running? Well, these shouldn't be running at all. See, that's making screws. Screws are going into rotors. Rotors. Oh, are we still making... Oh, yeah, we're still making these. Okay, we're done making these. So we're still making these. Okay. But the factory that they serve is completely full, I believe. Yeah, we'll just follow my crazy belt lines. Eventually this will get cleaned up. These factories won't be like this anymore. And it will be glorious. Yeah, these are completely full here. So, yeah, we're no longer producing the big boys anymore. Because we are completely full on all that stuff. So we shouldn't be consuming any steel or anything like that. The only thing we're consuming is... Oh, this is still making heavy frame or heavy plates. Okay, we can disconnect this factory here, I think. For now. Let's disconnect that. That'll drop the power a little bit. As well. Yeah, you can see it kind of sloped a little bit. I suppose it doesn't matter, does it? I don't think it matters very much. You can see a little spike. It doesn't actually matter. Because if we run out of those generators, it's not going to be enough. The entire factory, it's not going to be enough. So I'm going to have to go out and collect some more biomass as well. That's not going to be fun. I think, at least I don't know. I don't know if I'll have to or not. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, let's head back over to the power station and see if we've collected any more fuel, or see if we've gotten any closer on our fuel production. Oh yeah, that's gonna look real good once it's done. Look at that. Oh, I like it. Those roofs are always weird when they're in the distance. I don't know why. That's just the way they render, I guess. Okay, yeah, we're still producing fuel. Don't go flying off the platform. I don't want to die. Not today. I do not want to die. Alright, we'll head downstairs. Oops. And the door isn't exactly obvious. Okay. Downstairs. How we doing? We should be getting close by now, I would think. Yeah, we're getting close. A lot of these are just another like 200 to 400, maybe 1,000 at the most, because they've all been running pretty much simultaneously. So, all right, we're just gonna hope our or our power holds out until we're completely full, because otherwise it's gonna be a disaster. Alright, back to the roofing. Because yeah, like I said, I would like to get this power station up and going today. The structure does not matter to me. Like doing the roofing and stuff does not matter about that getting done today. I know we're up on the close end, the end of our episode here. So, but it's like, yeah, I would like to get this factory done. Yeah, so what I usually do is I will, if it does have a center like that, I will put two on top of each other, so that these little lips do matter, or do match. I mean, because you got the ones on this side and you got the ones on that side. Yeah, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so there's that. Now, what about the other side? The other side's only going to have two as well, right? Oh. That's going to be interesting. How do I solve that problem? I could swap these. Like, or would it even matter? So let's say we drop all these down, right? It would matter for the power. If I drop that down like that. That's quite a drop, though. Just do that. What are we playing, Valheim? I guess we could, like, do a flat piece here. That could look interesting. Yeah, that could be very interesting. Yeah. Because otherwise it's too tall. I mean, we could also do a 2 meter. Let's try a 2 meter here. A 2 meter could work as well. Oh, a 2 meter works pretty nicely. To that. To that effect. I would like it all to be inside, though, at least right here. Hold on. Oh, ooh, I got an idea. I'm sorry. Do it this way. Oh, that still puts it on the outside, but... Wait, what? What if we... like this? We could do it like this. And just have a flat roof all the way across. Is that below the deal? It is below the deal. You know what? I like that. Why is this so weird, though? Okay, so that's on a half foundation. Oh, that's why it's so weird. Okay. It's like, why is this half right here? Alright, I know why now. Guess it doesn't really matter which way it goes. Okay. Of course, this side doesn't have any ribbed pieces like that. Yeah, ribbed for her pleasure. Yeah, it's just this side of the building that's going to be like that. Did I go too far? Yeah, I went one too far on this side. Okay. Yeah, and then drag this one over. Yeah, and that kind of sticks them up above. So that won't work, huh? Even if we were to drop that down. No, that just wouldn't work. Not with this way this roof is. Okay, so we'll leave that flat. Same on this side, I think. Right, because it does end... Yeah, it does end on one piece, so we'll get rid of this. Okay, the roof is not exactly what I had planned, but it is working. Okay, so then we leave this to go flat like that. Really? Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna have to. At this point, I'm just gonna have to. So we're just gonna have to run one of these fuel generators. Look at that. Look at that power gen. Yeah, see, then it drops back down. I think we're okay. Did we lose? Oh yeah, we're losing water. That's what's happening right there. These little dips. This dip right here, this is both of them going off at the same time. Isn't that crazy? You know what? I don't think we need overclocked. I think we need just a little bit. So let's run it without the overclockers in it. It's like, yeah, we just need a little boost in power. And what we could do is we could do that little boost in power and then underclock the other two. Well, you know, I'll underclock those other two once I have that. So this one is at 4, so yeah, we leave this at 4 as well. We take our flat roof across. Whoops, I have that backwards. Because this is going to be all one room here. There we go. So can you even get up on top of these with that? Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that for all of them. It's just those two. Okay, so all the rest of these are all, you can climb on top. Nice and easy. Alright, cool. Yep, and then... So that works there. Very good. Very good, very good. Okay. And then once we get those triangle pieces, then we'll put the rest of that bit of roof on. Alright, so this is the same thing. Go across 10. And then flat roof. Going across to 10. Actually 9, because this is also going to be flat. 3, 2, 3. That's done. And then it was. Let's see, which way is the thing going? So it's this, and then these two face the same way from the other side. Okay. Yeah, we got to do this this whole dealio. That ramps up twice, doesn't it? Like to make this. Yep. Okay. Boop. Just like that. Guessing this this episode's gonna be another long one. So like I said, I want this to be done, damn it. Oh, there goes the power grid again. Okay, we'll have to turn on another fuel generator. I mean, we might just have to flip the switch a couple times. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? The most techie question I ever asked. I think they sound bugged out for the generator. Yep, see, we dropped again. But what's happening is that water is still in that pipe, so it's still like kind of filling up the tank a bit to run for a little while. We should be getting damn close though. Okay, I think that's the roof done, isn't it? Didn't we finish it? We finished it. Go outside here, get on top of this tower. Up we go. Apparently this engineer also doesn't know the concept of the 3-point rule. When you're climbing ladders, there's a 3-point rule you must always observe. Also, these are at the wrong height. And so is the other one too, the other flat roof. It's also at the wrong height. Okay, so what we can do to fix that is we can just do this. Just remove that. we go. Perfect. Yeah, this is at the wrong height. My bad. So we'll do our little wall thing. And then roof. Or architecture. Duh. Should meet up perfectly. There we go. Hey, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Alright, that's all there. Perfect. Oops. Now, of course, it doesn't match up with this at all. Which I suppose is fine. Ish. Oh, there goes the power grid again. All we gotta do is reset it, really. It'll fix itself. Yeah, I don't know how it's... Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, we got more generators that are running out, not just the two. We had a third one run out of water. Yeah, we're in trouble. Produce faster. Are these done? No, this is not done. Okay. I was just like, are these done? Okay. We gotta turn on another generator. Dang it. I want to produce fuel. I don't want to turn on these generators right now. We're having to replace the ones that are running out of water. Wait, no power. No power? Did that not... Oh. Whoops. We have to actually turn it on. I was like, wait a minute, what? Okay. So that's pretty much the roof done. Which works well for me. Very good. Okay. Let's go check on that again. Getting close. Getting really freaking close. Oh yeah, these are getting full. Heck yes. We'll be able to turn it on soon. We just need to wait a few minutes. Need to wait a few minutes. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm so close to being done, and the power just keeps going out anyway. It's like, why? How do we not have enough power for this? We got 2 generators running. We did have 2 generators running. Yet, are we losing a 4th one? Yeah, we're running. That system's running out of water. It's not good. Look, that. Yeah, it just keeps dipping down below. All right, next generator. Dang it, I hate having to do this. Okay, hopefully that will finish us off. I also don't understand how we're not full of fuel yet. Because, like, those tanks were pretty full. These are all still running at max speed. Yeah, nothing's getting filled yet. Now, some of them are going to continuously run anyway, but... Yeah, we're getting max fuel, though. Alrighty then, it looks like everything has come to a grinding halt, finally. I did turn off those fuel generators and overclock them again. So yeah, what was happening was the power at the power station, at the coal generator power station, what was happening is the entire system was running out of water because we were consuming so much water that it couldn't keep up at all, and we were losing generator after generator after generator with no water, and we're still recuperating. However, you can see the power is way down now. I did also rehook up the Caterium factory on my way back over here. That was the only way to fix it. So now that everything is working again, we're going to start turning on fuel generators. Because we've completely backed up on the fuel and we're completely backed up on the oil. Everything is full, everything is ready to go. Let's start turning them on. Oh, just for the record, 1800. 1800 is what we're producing without these. Okay, and with the final bank turned on, we're now at 55. Or with the single bank turned on, we're at 5,550 capacity now, which is we basically doubled our power. Oh, and there's the coal generators, kind of that little dip there. The coal generators turning back on and off again because they're still trying to recoup from the water loss. So, and they're still running. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. All right, let's turn this bank on. And with the last one turned on, we are now at production of 9,300. So 9,300 minus 1,800, we are now producing 7,500 more megawatts of power than we were a little bit ago. Now those aren't super impressive numbers. I know. There's much bigger. There's a much bigger, I don't know, very big power plants out there that produce literally tens of thousands of megawatts to hundreds of thousands of megawatts. We could go super crazy if we want, but I don't want to, have problems with problems with the game and stuff like that running. If we go that far, because usually after this point, we'll run with this for a very, very long time. And then when we start getting close to that, we'll be in the nuclear stage by the time we hit that point where we are getting close to this power. But yeah, here's our max consumption, 3,200, and we're producing 9,300. So that is a huge step in power production. So the coal generators will still run, just they won't need to work so hard anymore. But that is awesome. We got the power generator running. That is exactly my goal today, to finish this off. So I don't know what we'll be doing next time. We're definitely I don't. If I get some time in between, or if I get some extra time, I might finish off the walls and stuff for this power station. But we're going to shift our focus now over to plastic and rubber production. That'll probably be what's next time, because that's our plastic and rubber storage right there. We are in a very limited storage on that, so we're going to have to find a new source of oil. But yeah, this works perfectly for us and whatnot. So again, like I said earlier, I would like to thank Boosteroid for allowing me to be a part of their partnership program. And if you want to get a subscription to Boosteroid, I know today's episode was a little bit of a mess. Problems with the servers and stuff like that. But hopefully it'll be fixed soon if it isn't fixed already. We were so close to the end of the episode, I stopped checking. So it's like, yeah, and hopefully next time will be much better. It's usually pretty good. We very rarely have issues. So, but again, like I said, if you want to get a subscription to Boosteroid, there's a link down in the description below that will help you do that. And if you decide to do that, I do thank you, because you do help with the channel using that link. So, anyway, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.